Well, good morning, CSL. A very warm welcome to all of you to the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces. I'm Sarah, and this is Yvette, Doug, and Doug.
Yvette and Doug and Doug.
And let's start with a couple of songs. I invite you to stand if that's comfortable.
Let's stand up, everybody.
God is all there is, and I am one with God. God is all there is, and I am one with God. My heart is open to the full expression of that life living me. God is all there is, and I am one with God. God is all there is, and I am one with God. God is all there is, and I am one with God. My heart is open to the full expression of that life living me. God is all there is, and I am one with God. Is I am, and so it is. Hello, it's great to see you. Hey friend, you're not alone. Come in, our hearts are open. Welcome home. Come on, the Spirit's moving. Our love is here to grow. Wake up, our coffee's brewing. Welcome home. This is our place. This is your place. This is our place. Welcome home. Hello.
This is my place.
It's great to see you. Great friend.
This is your place.
Come in.
This is our place.
Our hearts are open. Welcome home. Come on.
This is my place.
The Spirit's moving. Our love
This is your
is here to grow. Wake up.
This is our place.
Our coffee's brewing. Welcome home.
Come and stay a while.
Welcome home.
Put your feet up.
Welcome home.
Wow. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome. I'm Beth, and it's a joy to be with you today. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces, we're more than a Sunday service. We're a growing, heart-centered community grounded in spiritual principles and open-hearted love. Our vision is a world in loving partnership for the good of all. And that begins right here with how we show up for one another. If you're here for the first time, welcome. We're so glad you found us. Be sure to stop by the welcome table in the social hall after service and pick up a little gift a little gift from us. Inside you'll find more about who we are, a bookstore gift certificate, and a way to stay connected through our newsletter. And for those joining us online, welcome. It's an honor to share this space with you. There's so much goodness unfolding here. So be sure to check out our newsletter or talk with one of us after the service. We'd love to get to know you better. I have some announcements. Sunday on August 23rd at 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m., we're having a Quick Start, a taste for spiritual transformation. Join us for Quick Start, a free and friendly intro to who we are and what we believe. You'll learn how your thinking shapes your lives and leave with the tools to bring more clarity and joy. Come as you are, leave inspired. More details coming soon. And also, we have Pride coming on October 4th, sorry. We will be showing up at Pride on the Plaza this year with 2 joyful tables, one for our center and one for our bookstore. There will be lots of ways to get involved, volunteering, connecting with folks, and even helping make some handmade hearts to share as gifts of love. Mark your calendar for Saturday, October 4th. More details will be coming. More details and sign-up info will be coming soon. We believe in the power of prayer. Here at the center, which we call spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. If there is something in your heart, we invite you to fill out a prayer request card in the seat back pockets. You can drop your card in the prayer box at the back of the center or in the offering plate that goes by, or at any time on our website, csl-lascruces.org. Your request will be lovingly held by our prayer team, a group of ministers and local practitioners from all 4 of our New Thought communities. If you like a one-on-one prayer today, look for a practitioner wearing a turquoise stole. They'll be available after the service. And we love any good news you have too. Feel free to fill out a gratitude, which you will also find in your seat backs. And we'd like to find out what's going on in your life. We'd love to celebrate with you. Now it's time for song, silence, and prayer.
So I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze, and we'll sing, and then afterwards we'll hold silence, and then we'll move into prayer. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand, my heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand, I will be, I will be, I will be.
We are all one with Spirit, one with the One. It is the priceless gift of love and light. All that is wondrous is Spirit, and we are part of it. It is all of us. The smell of baking bread, the brightness of a rose. Spirit expands beyond the sea, past the planets, into the never-ending universe. It is limitless. There are no limits to how far we can go because, like it, we are limitless. I feel these words in my soul now, knowing my soul is within the soul. My heart is beating, lungs rise and fall. These words are from Spirit. I am grateful for these words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I release these words now, knowing they are limitless, and so it is.
And so it is.
Our reading today is from The Science of Mind, which is a text that we obtain our philosophy from, by Ernest Holmes, and it's on page 33, and it's within the thing itself. We find ourselves torn by confusion, by conflict, by affirmation and denial, by emotion congested by fear, congealed by pride. We are afraid of the universe in which we live, suspicious of people around us, uncertain of the salvation of our souls. All these things negatively react and cause physical disorders. Nature seems to await our comprehension of her, and since she is governed by immutable laws, the ignorance of which excuses no man from their effects. The bondage of humanity must be a result of our ignorance of the true nature of reality. The storehouse of nature may be filled with good, but this good is locked to the ignorant. The key to this door is held in the mind of intelligence, working in accordance with the universal law. Through this experience, man learns what is really good and satisfying, what is truly worthwhile. As his intelligence increases and his capacity to understand the subtle laws of nature grows, he will gradually be set free. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. When we learn to trust the universe, we shall be happy, prosperous, and well. We must learn to come under that divine government and accept the fact that nature's table is never filled. Never was there a cosmic famine. The finite alone was wrought and suffered. The infinite lies stretched in smiling repose. God is always God. No matter what our emotional storm and what our objective situation may be, there is always something hidden in the inner being that has never been violated. We may stumble, but always there is the eternal voice, forever whispering within our ear, that thing which causes the eternal quest, that thing which forever sings and sings. And so it is.
We have Doug Adams back with us this morning to do the special music. Give him a big welcome.
God is love, that love surrounds me. In that love I safely dwell. It is above, beneath, within me. Love is mine, and all is well. God is love, pure love. God is love, sweet love. That love is mine, mine, and all is well. God is light, that light surrounds me. In that light I safely dwell. It is above, beneath, within me. Light is mine, and all is well. God is light, sweet light. God is light, pure light. That light is mine, mine, and all is well. God is life, that life within me. In that life I safely dwell. It is above, beneath, within me. Life is mine, and all is well. God is life, pure life. God is life, sweet life. That life is mine, mine, and all is well.
It's a good village. Let's check that. Maybe a little up. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to introduce myself. That's interesting that would happen today, because I don't feel like myself today. But this is the Judy Hunt you've seen before, so relax. It's okay. Somehow, in preparing this talk, it feels like I removed a layer, and I hear a lot of and it's not comfortable. Gotta say, just feels a little. Okay. Oh well, we want to see all of me. Well, I'm all here. Gotta say. So we're going to start with a prayer. Spirit, I know that it doesn't even matter what my words are. I know that the Spirit in me speaks to the spirit of each person here present, and on Zoom and on YouTube, that my spirit speaks, and each of those spirits hear exactly what is needed for their highest and best. So I relax into that knowing, and so it is. So see, no pressure. I found out on Monday that I was giving this talk. It came as a shock. And what really ticked me off was the people around me said, "Oh, I know you were speaking." And I thought, well, why didn't someone mention it to me? I had it planted as an October event. So it came as, I don't know what happened, but it was interesting. And I got the email, said, "So I see you're speaking," from our lovely admin, Meg. And I wrote back, "No, I'm not."
And she said, well, I could talk to Yvette or Reverend Bonnie, and then it occurred to me I'd just be passing my surprise down the line. And that didn't seem, and so and here's where practice comes in. I said, I will sit with this and I will get back with you shortly, because she's on a deadline for how things happen. And so I sat with it, and the frantic, faded. You know, it does. If you give it a minute, it kind of diluted. And I breathed, and I thought, I've done this before. I can do it again. And then I called my brother, my sweet brother, who's on Zoom today for me. And we kicked around topics, and we both decided, yeah, I can do it. It'll work out. And so pretty soon, I'm supposed to come up with a title. And I'm like, title? Heck, I don't even know what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to pull a title? So what it is self-acceptance. And the quiz today will be to see if I get around to that. Okay, we'll just see if it works out. And that's the beautiful thing about faith. Because boy, have I been using it this week. And the beautiful thing about faith and really knowing that God is inside and I'm not alone, and it made me as enough for every situation I'm on this planet to confront. So it'll all work out. And so I brought another member of my family in on this, because now it's Saturday. That was yesterday, and I am due up here today. And I'm on a Google chat with my nephew, and he told me about his week, and I told him about my week, kind of teeter-tottering through. And he said, and I said something, I'm just so uncertain. And he said, well, and we both heard that. And I said, well, there's a topic. Uncertainty. I am in it right now. I haven't opened my little thing. There's a talk in there. It's okay. But, some of us right now are uncertain about when the pain will end. Some of us are uncertain about a report from the doctor we're waiting for. It gives me goosebumps, how much. And if you watch the news, it will tell you we are uncertain, life is uncertain. And that's where practice and faith come in. That's why we say this is not just a Sunday celebration. This is something we practice hour by hour, minute by minute some days, and certainly day by day. It is a practice. It is not didn't we have fun on Sunday and back into our regular scheduled programs? No. And I want to, funny I'd pick this at the front, but I'm really proud of myself. I have been in, I don't know what I'm going to say for a week, and still, it didn't grip me. There was a baseline confidence that said, it'll work out. And I think that's I gave you that, I chose the reading, and it's got Ernest taking us from congealed emotion and basic hell to sing, sing, sing in 3 short paragraphs. Well, I almost chose that because it ticked me off so much. And it was like, oh yeah, that's how it goes, right? 3 paragraphs and I'm on top of it. Okay, I had a real week this week. And I am a practitioner with a capital P and a license and everything, and I wear this daily. So I am supposed to be spiritual. And what I saw this week was how that's a hammer you can use on yourself. And that when I wanted to say something like to myself, like, this is off, this is hard. This not knowing is a beast. And right in would come, you're not supposed to say that. It's supposed to be a challenge or, shoot, it's just semantics. It was a teeter-totter week, and I own it. And I happen to know that a number of you are having teeter-totter weeks even as we speak. This is the human condition, because we talk about us as spiritual beings in a human body. So for spirit, everything is present in every moment. There is no time. But we humans, we have time. And so I have said, and I have to wonder about it now, but I believed it in the moment, so we'll have to let it go. I have said, and I've heard many others say, this is the only moment there is. Well, the human in me all week said, but what are you going to say? What's going to happen? What's it going to look like? How's it going to be? We are humans. And there's the title, acceptance, self-acceptance. We have to be gentle and loving with this vessel that is carrying us through time from one event to another. And it leaves us in this place of not knowing a lot. And I'm kind of much more aware of that than I was. And when I look at it, if I put my spiritual stole on and look at that, really not knowing is the truth of our existence. We make it up if we think we know what's coming down the pike or what you're thinking right now. I'm making that up. I don't know anything about anything. That's really where I lived all week. And the beauty was that because I am steeped in this, and a long time ago, I decided I didn't want to suffer over feelings I didn't have to entertain. So I've had little red alert signs in my thought processes for years that said, oh, wait, this is crap. But sometimes we can use that and say, damn, why is this happening to me again? And the truth is that we are just being human, and there it is again. So there's acceptance. And sometimes, and so I sit with that feeling that's saying, oh, this isn't good. You should have something ready by now. I sat with that, and I knew if I sunk into it, I was sunk. And so I looked at that. I thought, that's just the human saying, come on, we got a deadline. Let's roll. People are counting on you. And I have one fun thing I do. Do you know how sometimes a puppy, puppies, we just love puppies. There's nothing you can't love about a puppy. They can do no wrong, even if they're standing there with your slipper in their mouth with slobber all over it. They are still your beloved. And we used to say to our puppies, oh, you do that so good. And it's the worst training possible. Didn't say we were in a training moment. We were just taken over by the adorability. Well, we humans, when we take ourselves down the path or over the bridge to terror, oh, we do that so good. And so this week, a couple times I said, oh, you're doing that so good. There it is again. Oh, okay. And immediately I lightened up. What a blessing it is to get off your own back. And you don't belong there, that nobody needs a rider. That's, we were built upright for a reason. So we'll see what's left to say. It's just a fascinating time. And I think being aware of not knowing, I can't tell you already this morning, I've said 3 people have asked me something. I said, I don't know. It's just rolling off me now. Don't come to me for any answers, okay? Oh, it occurred to me, I loved Reverend Bonnie's talk about her journey. And I felt so included. And hers was 7 weeks and hundreds of miles. And so you're going to hear about my journey, which was 1 bloody week. And it felt like hundreds of miles. So thank you, Reverend Bonnie, for including us in your trip, and I'm including you in mine. Page 1. Excuse me. Wow. You didn't even need notes. I've covered a lot. I'll open for questions if there's a lot of time left over. Or I'll do an extra long prayer meditation. Or we'll go home early. There's worse things. So. Oh, this was hilarious. So on Saturday, I thought, my topic is now uncertainty. So I go to the concordance for the Science of Mind textbook, that big fat book we read from so often, to see what Ernest had to say about uncertainty. It was stunning. I wrote this all in caps. Uncertainty is not God ordained. No unbelief, no doubt, no uncertainty. And I'm like, yeah? Set free from uncertainty. Occasionally. There is no uncertainty. He just went all over me. Thank you, Ernest. That was really helpful. Come on. This is the book I go to for assistance, and he just yelled at me, basically. So what I knew was, here I was, and you've heard me speak before, and really my point is, often, being with what is. And don't just put a spiritual bandage over it and say, I'll use this sometimes, like, this too shall pass, damn it. No. Be there. Be there with it. Whatever it is. Grief, pain, unknowing. We've all got it. Just relax as you can. Breathing really helps. And it's always good in these moments to remember breathing. And I gotta say, this too shall pass really does help. I really love that one. Nothing is before us forever. I'll get to finish this talk no matter how it lands, and I'm gonna be done. And I can't tell you how good that feels. Jeez. Oh, so what was interesting, here I am on this teeter-totter, and I still did a really good job of my week. I really, really did. I had prayer sessions. that I was fully present for, and I believe they landed and were functional. I was there for the book study. We always have a good time. I got to babysit some puppies, and boy, was I there for them. And I was with a friend who's in a lot of pain, and suddenly we were laughing, and she said, "Oh, I needed that. My hand doesn't hurt as much anymore." Wow! I was part of that while I'm teeter-tottering. So one of the points I didn't write down is that see if you can remember, as I worked to this week, that you are still the God made you when you're walking around not feeling great and not feeling like you have everything going for you. You are still you. Even when something hurts, when you don't know what the next thing coming down the pike is, when you're afraid of what the next thing coming down the pike is, you are still you. God is still in there. I was kind of surprised when I looked back that that worked. I was truly there. Oh, and my brother, when we were kicking things around, gave me this great story that I'm not even sure how it fits anymore, but nobody's taking quizzes later. And so the story comes from the book, The Tin Drum, from Günter Grass. And I don't know anything about the book except this one story. So if you ask me a question, I will tell you, I don't know. And it'll be really true. So there's a drummer, and he sets up on a busy sidewalk in a big city. And his point is, and there's across from him is a window display for a really fancy jeweler, and there's just gorgeous treasure inside that store. And what he decides to do is he drums every time someone does not see through the window, they only see themselves. They're just checking their look. They are only seeing their reflection. And he ends up drumming all the time. And that, to me, is an ideal description of when we're walking around in life on automatic. We're just inside our head, thinking about us. How do we look? Did I say the right thing? Oh, who knows what we're thinking? We're thinking about the pain in our shoulder. We're just in our own little world. We're not there to see the treasure and the beauty in that window. And I think God put us here to see the treasure and the beauty in the moments that it has placed in front of us. So this was a week that I could have been in my head solid. And I know there's been times like that. And by God blesses me even when I'm in my head solid. I'm not a worse person. I'm still fine. Do I miss some treasures and beauty? Yeah. And I like to be here, really here, as much as I can be. I think that's the point of this whole, whatever you call it is what we're doing. And we have this beautiful body that reacts and sees and smells and just is moved by beauty. We're built for beauty and for awareness and consciousness. So, let's not have the drummer drum when we go by the window. Let's see. So this kind of takes me toward the end. Let me see. Accepting our human side. The title was self-acceptance. So Just wanted you to know we got there. Yeah. Yep, that's all that. Yep. So Michael Singer, you know, I love him. He's the one with the Untethered books. And he talks about, and really it's what we're doing when we lift ourselves out of a reaction. Something happens, like you're speaking this week, and panic goes through. But if you take a moment, that just moves through. As long as you're not judging it and saying, oh my God, I need to make a story about this. I should have been more prepared. You can do that, or you can just relax. And it's interesting really how brief that sensation is. And he said a wonderful thing toward the end of Untethered, because you read this book and you're like, oh my God, this is a long journey to get rid of all these scars that are stuck in my heart. But what he says is beautiful. If your motive is to let go of yourself and serve the moment in front of you, you are worthy of great respect. And he defines to serve the moment in front of you is to simply take in the beauty, maybe really look at someone in the eye and smile at them. Maybe like someone said this morning, we've come here for you today. That was serving the moment. And when we're awake and aware and there, and not just checking for, oh, how do we look today? How am I appearing? When we're really there for people, we're contributing in every moment. We don't have to do anything large. Serve the moment in front of you. It's really not asking for anything except awareness. And of course, that's the human challenge. That's all. We come, we go, we get it, we don't. We remember, we forget, we beat ourselves up, we get off our back. It's just life in the city. And I will finish. We may not, you will see. I'll finish with a wonderful quote from Panache Desai. If you can love what God made you, you can begin to live as God intended. Is that gorgeous or what? Because don't we really believe that God intended heaven on earth? I mean, what would be the point otherwise? So if I can love what God made, I can begin to live as God intended. And that starts with every icky feeling, every icky thought, everything that says you're not really okay. And you think, oh, pshaw. And you think, okay, I want to live as God intended. I want heaven on earth today. Wow, you've been awesome. You weren't nearly as freaked out as I thought you might be. But then that's the mind at work, isn't it? Yeah. So, any questions? I mean, Oh, I'm not gonna tell myself I answered every question because I don't know. And proud of it, by God. Proud of it. Thank you so much. If the practitioners will circle around, and we will have a prayer. And I wonder what that will be. Thank you. Wow. Hey, for the Zoomers, I got a couple standing O's. Come on. And a hoo-hoo. And a click-click. All right. There's an example of not knowing working out. Spirit, wow, you are present. There is joy bubbling. There is certainly relief bubbling. Let's breathe in that joy. Let's breathe in that deep knowing that it'll all work out. And that is why we practice, so that we can bring ourselves back to that beautiful knowing. Not the beautiful knowing of sing, 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 but just the beautiful knowing of I can do this, I am enough, I am not alone, and it'll all work out. Thank you, Spirit, for the blessing of these wonderful people, all my friends and family. I am so grateful for all of the love that I get to give and receive. I am so blessed. And so it is. Oh, didn't even use my glasses.
Well, I think I'll just make up a song. Oh, this is no, actually, I'll sing you a song that I found. I heard it. Ringo Starr, unbelievable, unmistakable. Ringo Starr has a new album out, and it's full of some really great uplifting songs. This is one of them called Look Up. It's a long way down, there's no bottom. You had the blues, but you forgot 'em. Look up. In the midnight hour, look up. Love is the higher power. With your eyes upon the skies, don't look down on the shadow town. Look up. Like every storm, the rain won't last. The future never comes and the past is past. Look up. When you're all alone, look up. Roll away the stone up above your head where the music plays. There's a light that shines on your darkest days. Fire that burns leading through the haze. Look up. Live to fight another day. Good things are gonna come your way. Live to fight another day. Good things are gonna come your way. No matter where you place in the human race, there is mercy, there is grace. Look up, up above the clouds. Look up, up above the crowds, up above your head where the music plays. There's a light that shines on your darkest days. There's a fire that burns leading through the haze. Look up, look up. Live to shine another day. Good things are gonna come your way. Live to love another day. The good things are gonna come your way. Thank you, Ringo.
That's great. All right, yes, let's hear it for the Dougs. For Doug, thank you for that beautiful song. And so again, the non-introduction was me. I forgot. But what the truth is that you do not need an introduction. Practitioner Judy Hunt. That was magnificent. And what an incredible example of vulnerability to teach. Thank you so much. That was profound. I loved it. I loved it. All right, my friends. Well, now we're moving into this glorious time to demonstrate circulation in our lives. So this is an opportunity that we have every week in order to contribute to this beautiful community, to this teaching, to this philosophy, and what it brings to your life and what it brings to this amazing city of Las Cruces. And so in just a moment, after we say the blessing, I'm going to get it the right way this time, we are going to pass some plates around. But what I want you to know is that every time that you give to this community, you give to Las Cruces. Every single month, we pick a local nonprofit to give 10% of the offerings that come in out into the community to support other people that are doing powerful work. And so this month, we have selected Community of Hope's Tents to Rents initiative. And so this is an incredible work that is happening in our city. So they offer shelter, support, and dignity to people experiencing homelessness. And it's funded entirely by generous community donations. And so we are a part of that. In 2016, the Tents to Rents fundraiser began to help residents move out of tents and into permanent housing by covering rent and deposits. It is a powerful way that our community helps people to find a place to call home. So when we contribute to that, we are a part of serving our community in that way. So thank you so much for your donations to our community and to the larger community of Las Cruces. And so let us say, I want you to think about the blessing that we are just about to say before we pass around the plates and before we sing our beautiful song. Really, as we read this, think about what we are declaring. And so together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, in me.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And how grateful I am to know, to remember the truth of the power and presence of the Most High God, that thing that some of us call universe, some of us call spirit, divine light, love, whatever it is that we choose to call it, that presence is right here in every contribution that was shared with this beautiful community today. And from a place of deep gratitude, I know that this abundance not only serves the Center for Spiritual Living in the heart of Las Cruces, it serves Las Cruces, but it comes back again to serve every single person who has stepped into the joy and the practice of circulation and knowing that abundance is right here and now. Thank you, sweet spirit in me. Thank you, sweet spirit in every person here. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you so much, everyone. What a beautiful opportunity it is to come together, right? This was fun. I love it. We're on the teeter-totter. I know my school teeter-totter was a little dangerous. I don't think they should have had that, but I love the one we were on today. All righty, so we are, I want to remind you that we have our practitioners who are in these turquoise stoles that are available to sit with you in prayer after service. And I also want to let you know that we have a board meeting today after service. So we'll socialize, we'll have some fun, and then after that we have our monthly board meeting, and you are welcome to stay for that if you'd like to. So here we go. Let's sing our closing song.
Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. Step out and take a chance. Walk the talk, join the dance. Relax, enjoy the ride. Let kindness be your guide. You gotta go out and shine your light. You know the time is right. You gotta go out and shine your light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. One voice, one hand, one heart. Wanna change, make a start. We're one big family. What's good for you